Hey all, it's been a while. It's been 5 months after my Achilles tendon rupture surgery. If this is your first time watching my video on this channel, I ruptured my Achilles tendon on May 6th and have been making videos to track my progress and help others who are going through the same injury. Also, I want to use the injury as an opportunity to take my fitness more seriously and use the injury to get better at other fitness goals such as pull-ups, and I have been posting tips on those as well. So, since the last video, I made many milestones and I would love to share some tips and some of my learnings. First, let's talk about what it's been like up until 4 months after my injury. Contrary to what I had anticipated, countless therapy sessions and daily calf raises, that wasn't necessarily my story. I only had to go to physical therapy once every 2 weeks. I took off my boot 13 weeks after surgery, and up to that mark, my exercises were very easy, mild, consisting of seated calf raises and some super light exercises during my downtime or just in the shower. At that point, my calves and tendons were still pretty fragile, I would say, so I didn't have that many options. However, week 12 and 13 presented a surprise workout. I attended a conference and this had me walking extensively, averaging around 10,000 steps daily. A word of caution here, such activity might not be up for everyone because I made sure to rest adequately, and at night I definitely experienced soreness and some swelling, but in the mornings I saw them mostly resolved. I think considering this, I intentionally skipped any leg specific exercises as my legs were getting a great workout through walking. Even in August, which is 4 months after my injury, I traveled to Hawaii for a wedding and then to LA just for fun. For those 2 weeks, I was racking up at least 7,000 steps daily and was swimming every single day in Hawaii. So just like in July and August, I used walking and swimming as my main rehab tools, and I didn't do many calf specific exercises. Another crucial aspect to consider is walking posture and the type of shoes you wear. Given the significant amount of walking I did, it was essential to pay attention to the cushioning and support provided by my shoes. I couldn't simply wear brands like Sperry, Converse, or any shoes with flat soles. When I did, my legs would noticeably suffer, giving out after just 10 minutes. The game changer for me was the New Balance. I couldn't have managed without these shoes. They offer tremendous support, and since I have particularly wide feet, I opted for their wide version. If you experience leg soreness post-injury, consider experimenting with shoes that offer enhanced cushioning and support. Personally, this New Balance pair was a perfect fit for me, and I still wear these shoes almost every single day. And I'll also make sure to provide the link below. Another observation was that due to the weakness in my injured left leg, I subconsciously compensated with my right leg. So I was opening up my right foot and walking like this. So upon realizing this, I had to make a conscious effort to walk correctly. If you're resuming walking after an injury, it might be helpful to ask your friends to observe you or record yourself. So this ensures that you maintain a proper posture, as incorrect walking techniques can worsen the pain and cause complications in other body parts in the future. After the injury, there was a noticeable circumference difference of over 3 cm between my left and right leg. But now that gap has dramatically reduced to less than 0.7 cm. My left leg has made significant progress and currently is about 50 to 60% as strong as my right leg. This month marked a new phase in my recovery. I began integrating weights into my routine and focusing on calf exercises. As showcased in the video, I've even progressed to weighted calf raises. Previously, I leaned towards double leg exercises as they seemed quicker and more efficient, plus I felt the need to strengthen my right leg as well. However, the video highlights a pattern where my right leg tends to overcompensate for the left. Also, it's subtle, but if you're not paying attention during daily activities such as just walking, the right leg inevitably ends up doing more work. Recognizing this, I swiftly pivoted to exercises that targeted my injured leg specifically. Here are some of my favorites and movements that I learned from my PT sessions. In my workouts, I incorporated single and weighted calf raises. The technique involves lifting with both legs and lowering with just the injured one, ensuring a controlled descent. I was able to progress to a point where I could descend with a dumbbell in my left hand. Next, I did a calf raise from a lunge position. Though it required more practice, I eventually progressed to using weights with this exercise as well. Another variant involves leaning against the wall for calf raises. While using a pad like the one I have makes it easier, a towel can add a challenging element since it's very slippery and demands a lot of core power and concentration. It's pretty fascinating to see the variety of recovery methods across different videos that I have watched. While some individuals are diving into stretches early on, both my doctor and my physiotherapist explicitly advised against it for me. They mentioned my leg wasn't ready for stretching just yet, and I think everyone's recovery is unique, so it's crucial to consult your medical team before trying any exercises and make sure to get their advice. Also, remember, this is my progress after 5 months. It took time to reach this point, so please don't be discouraged if you can't nail these exercises immediately. It's so important to approach them with so much caution and take things slowly. Whenever I worked out, I really made sure that everything felt right. And even if I felt like a slight bit of a pain, I would stop, I would drop a weight, and just was cautious throughout the whole process. And if you're interested in a deeper dive into my exercise, drop a comment, and I might just make a detailed video about my workout as well. Lastly, here are some important changes I made that have helped me dramatically after the injury. Nutrition and sleep. I approached my recovery as I would bodybuilding. Your body craves rest and the right fuel more than ever. Aiming for 8 hours of sleep became non-negotiable for me. And while my eating could be definitely cleaner, I've been pretty consistent with my protein intake. After all, muscles need the recovery time, especially to bounce back from such an injury. Consistency over quantity. Every bit counts. It's easy to think a short 10-rep workout isn't worth it, but those moments really do add up. I incorporated calf raises during showers, while waiting at restaurants, or just waiting for my friends. I also dedicated 2 days a week to more intensive 30-minute weighted sessions. You will be amazed at how these small efforts compound over time. Respect your body's signals. Your body endured a significant setback. If you're feeling drained, it's perfectly fine to scale back and opt for a lighter workout. Contrary to the go hard or go home mantra popularized by social media, longevity and consistent progress trump short, intense burnouts. Sometimes, giving yourself adequate rest is the best workout that you could ask for. Own your journey. It's important to tune into your body, maintain self-dialogue, and progress at your own pace. You must document your workouts. Tracking your progress numerically can be incredibly motivating and make sure that you're on the right track. I got to revisit many of these, in a way, common sense practices after my injury, integrating them into other life areas as well. As a software engineer who loves his job and sports, striking a balance is crucial. Prioritizing sleep helped me stay focused at work. On busy days, I'd squeeze in short, effective workouts. I'll go to a gym to do literally 5 sets of pull-ups and then go home. And some days when I feel completely off, I took a day off. And the results have been amazing. My upper body strength skyrocketed. I got a 300-pound bench press, so much more than I have ever pressed in the past.
Let's go! Thank you so much, bro.
80-pound weighted pull-ups, 4 reps. And a 130-pound military press for 5 reps. These were all the things that I was traditionally not good at and consider as my weaknesses. In many respects, my injury acted as a wake-up call. It not only taught critical life lessons, but also propelled my growth. When I first suffered my injury, my immediate concerns revolved around recovery. Will I be okay? I searched for evidence, a hope. Someone who is regular, who had gone through the injury and came out stronger. With this series, I hope that I can be motivation and evidence for others that everything can be okay. I want to demonstrate that not only is recovery possible, but you can also thrive during and post recovery. Thank you for tuning in and for all the kind words and support. I'm committed to pushing my boundaries and progressing even further. If you just got injured and going through the same injury, please hang in there. You got the strength to overcome this. The journey becomes increasingly rewarding, and you got this.